Hi lovelies, this is Sheree from Divine Visions with your Divine Twin Flame reading for June 2018. I hope you're all doing really well, and thank you to everyone subscribing to my new YouTube channel. It's all new, and I usually go on Facebook, and I've been doing that for years now, and I'm still on there, but I thought it's about time I got onto a YouTube and got onto YouTube and actually started doing a channel. So it's really exciting. As you can see, this is probably only the second video so far, but I do weekly videos on the Divine Weekly Guidance and Twin Flame readings, etc., and star signs as well. So I really appreciate your support for subscribing and liking the videos. Now let's have a look at what's going on between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine for June this year. This is for 2018. Okay, and now I'm going to have a look at some clarifiers as well. And just so you know, the first cards I've pulled out or spread out here are the Good Tarot, and this is the Healing with the Fairies. Now, first of all, let's have a look at where the Divine Masculine is currently at within himself. Okay, so the Divine Masculine is undergoing some current challenges just regarding perhaps some past addictions or addictions that he's currently trying to overcome in his life. And I say he for the Divine Masculine. I always have to, I feel like I have to continue to, excuse me, explain what the Divine Masculine is, because you could be a female. It doesn't really matter what gender you are. You could be a female with a Divine Masculine energy. We all have a Divine Masculine and a Divine Feminine energy anyway, but you're going to know which one you relate to the most. So this is the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine energies that I'm tuning into. And when I say he, I'm just referring to the masculine energy. So anyway, let's get back to it. So the Divine Masculine energy here is going through some, or undergoing some current challenges in the realms of perhaps addictions or not letting go of some things from his past. He's really being, I feel like some of them, or this particular ones that I'm tuning into, are really tied down with things in their life. It could be some things that are not so good for them. There could be some negative attachments in their life, whether it be a karmic relationship or it might be, addictions like smoking or drinking, that kind of thing as well. And they're really finding it hard to allow themselves to emerge out into the open and to allow this heart to shine. But I'm going to see what the clarifier is as well, because it's almost like they're caging themselves in, even though this seems like a contradiction with the Divine Weekly Guidance about the twin flame soulmates, about how a lot of you are coming into union. This particular Divine Masculine collective, or the collectives that I'm tuning into, it's not the whole. I seem to see the collective as like groups of twin flames here, groups of Divine Masculines and groups of Divine Feminines. So this particular group of Divine Masculines I'm tuning into are struggling at this point with something they're trying to cut out from their life. But this is amazingly really good. It shows that the problem is resolved. So for a lot of these guys here, the Divine Masculine, they're actually going to be cutting this away from their life once and for all. There is balance and harmony coming into their heart chakra. They're realizing that they don't want this old pattern anymore. They have decided to let it go once and for all. There we are, the new beginning, the new direction. Endings and beginnings. So this is coming to an end. So I'm telling you, when I was looking at the Divine Weekly Guidance, if you haven't seen it yet for this June, the 3rd to the 9th of June, have a look at it, because it explains how union is coming for so many of you. And there's a lot of people going through sudden shifts and changes where they're letting go of karmic relationships. So this is amazing. This is the new beginning, him moving away from the past toxic energies that are holding him back, okay? So the problem is being resolved. This is really awesome. Now, where is the Divine Feminine at within herself currently? Oh, excuse me. So she's at love abounds. Here we go. This is beautiful. This is a new form of expression. This is that newfound feeling of being in love and just moving forward. It's a fresh energy. So whether it be a fresh energy that's come in within her heart chakra because there's a new person that, like, you know, if she's just realized who her twin flame is, then she's moving into this energy. Or perhaps she already knows who her twin flame is and she's just pouring out this love for this person, for her divine masculine. Oh, and she's trusting in the process. This is beautiful. So she's trusting in the process of just opening her heart chakra. She's opening herself to this experience. Her heart is open. And a lot of divine feminines are wanting to move. They want to relocate closer to their twin. Excuse me. So there is this transformation. See the butterflies, the transformation has occurred. She now wants to soar high into that new path, that new found feeling of love and expression towards her divine masculine. A lot of them are wanting to start afresh on a whole new path with their divine masculines. There's been so much hurt and a waiting period. It's been so long that she now is ready to just jump in and take flight into this and really just, you know, he's moving out of a situation and she's moving towards that situation. It's really beautiful. So how does the divine masculine see his divine feminine right now? Okay, so there's joy and stability. So this is the twin flame card. This is beautiful. I'm not doing reversals today, just so you know. But this is the twin flame card. It's the Four of Wands. It's all about security, happy marriage, happy family, happy relationships. It's celebration. So he is seeing her that he knows that she's his twin. For this particular group that I'm tuning into, the divine masculine knows who his twin flame is. He knows that the divine feminine is his twin flame. And we see the strengthening of bonds here. So he is wanting to set this new foundation, this new pathway, and strengthen the bond with his divine feminine. This is just so beautiful. And also embrace this laughter and happy, you know, he sees her actually as this really happy, joyous person, and she's kind and she's generous and she has a great sense of humor, and she's also very positive about her life path, about this relationship with him. So these guys are seeing that she is really just in a really good place within herself and that she's not allowing things to tie her down anymore. Now, with this particular pathway here, he also sees, as we saw before, that she wants to embark on this whole new path with him. He feels this. He feels it. So this is awesome. This is. So now, how does the divine feminine view the divine masculine? Look, this is amazing to me because I am pretty sure last month we had the same kind of card coming up. For the divine feminine, we had the laughter card coming up, I'm sure of it. And we had the heart chakra for the divine masculine of how she views him. So this is pretty much consistent. Yes, so she's seeing that he's starting to really get an idea now about her and about where this true love comes in and about their connection and even the telepathic connection that they share as well. He's starting to listen to his heart. He's starting to really pay attention now. That's what she's seeing. Because she's also seeing that he is looking into the future. He wants a brighter future with her. She sees that his healing journey is beginning. There's the 6, right, for the harmony and the healing. So she sees that he is now making moves towards a better environment for himself, paying attention to his heart chakra here, his needs in love, that he's, giving himself this love. It's like the self-love here by coming out of those old patterns and balancing the karmic scales. He's actually really fully aware now of what he wants to do and what healing he needs to do to bring this about for them to come together again. She sees that he is rising above problems right there. It's right there. That's awesome. So she actually can feel this and see this, that he is making changes to better himself and his life. And finally, because last month in May, we were looking at the inner child that he was working on, and past childhood issues and past relationship issues and the hurt and pain, etc., and feeling isolated. And he's now emerging from that. This is really awesome, because once he's healed that and be able to open his heart and open his eyes to what this connection's really about, he's wanting to move forward in it now. So what are the challenges for the Divine Masculine right now? Now, he's got to try and be strong. Okay, this is the Strength card. So it's showing that there's self-control or this strength. So it might be hard for him to be really strong and stay on that path, you know, without going backwards and changing your focus. Yeah, without going backwards and looking into his past again and getting stuck back into those old patterns. So that's one of his challenges at the moment, is to stay strong and to keep looking into the future and keep feeling like letting his heart lead the way. Because there's a well-deserved reward for him. He's just got to keep going, because he's nearly there at the end of the cycle. He's nearly there towards his twin. So this is this is interesting. This is a self-esteem issue for the Divine Masculines. They are finding it really hard to self-love, even though we saw those beautiful positive cards before, that is how she sees him, how he is, you know, emerging from all those past toxic things. But it looks to me like the challenge for him is to really love himself and even his physical self and how he appears to the Divine Feminine. And so he's perhaps going to be finding this, you know how it is when you come out from a dark place and you don't necessarily feel the best. You're just getting there, but you don't yet feel at your best. And this is what he's feeling. So he's trying to be strong, trying not to go back into old patterns, trying not to allow that sadness or anything, or the triggers from the past, the traumas, affect him and his journey at getting to the end result. And this is all about his self-worth here. So that's the challenge for him this month. Okay, and so where is the challenge for the Divine Feminine, please, for this month? Oh my goodness, this is sort of like the mirroring effect. It's almost like she is also going through the challenges of nurturing herself and trusting in the process of everything growing abundantly in this connection. So also nurturing self-love, that kind of thing, she may be finding it very challenging to really, that self-love, you know, to love herself. Yeah, she's finding it perhaps a challenge to just keep giving. Like, she might feel, a lot of Divine Feminines feel that they're the ones that have been giving and opening their heart to this and, you know, just fully expressing that love all the time, and in meditations, in their astral state, in their dreams, in their just their waking state, even telepathically, even if you're in physical contact, even in communication, you know, giving. So she's going to find this a challenge to change that energy. It's not like she has to stop giving that energy, but she needs to also give this energy to herself. So this is a challenge for a lot of Divine Feminines, because they are the nurturers. Yeah, and moving forward with this, right? So this could be a challenge for her, as I said before, to really direct this energy to herself, not just the connection and not just towards him. Some Divine Feminines might find it a little bit of a challenge to continue to keep up with this flow of energy of giving love to their Divine Masculines, particularly when he's been in this hard, you know, place of darkness, and he is emerging now. But it can be hard to just keep giving that when you're not receiving a response or anything like that. But there's a new opportunity, and she's got to be able to see that too, that this is an opportunity right now. The energies, the shifts, everything that's going on is an opportunity for self-love. This is really important because he is also trying to work on himself as well. So now we have, what does your Divine Masculine want you to know, Divine Feminines? What does he want you to know right now? Yeah, this is the Judgment card. So he wants you to know that this is the new beginning that he really wants, okay? He wants you to stay true to yourself. He wants you to move away from your past karmic stuff. He's moving away from his past karmic stuff. He wants you to know this. And it's this blossoming energy, like blossoming energy. It's manifestation. It's bringing in this beautiful energy and creation. It's forming a beautiful energy between the two of you. It's like this, it's almost like the energy. This is the energy that you share between the two of you. And this is the rebirth. So he wants to know that he wants to start this fresh path with you. He really wants to join with you and start this fresh path. And he is dedicated to making this happen. He is on his path now. He wants you to know that. And kindness. He wants you to really be kind to yourself through this journey because he knows how rough and tough it's been. He realizes too that he hasn't always been there for you. He hasn't always been available to you. And so this is the kindness that he wants you to share with, show yourself. Don't ever lose this side of yourself, because in pain and hurt we can lash out and we can lose ourselves along the way. And he's saying, no, please keep holding and embracing this beautiful nature, because this is what he also is drawn to and has fallen in love with. So this is the beautiful energy that he wants you to nurture inside yourself. Keep blossoming this, keep letting this blossom within yourself, because he's coming to you. He is coming to you. Now, what does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? I feel like I want to go this way. Okay, she's letting him know that she's waiting. She's being patient. She's waiting for him. Well, not a lot of you are patient, but that she's letting him know that this is something that she is invested in, and she's not walking away. All right? That's what she's saying. And she's saying that she's now lifting the veil. She's now lifting the veil. She wants him to lift the veil, lift its shield, be able to see exactly what this is all about. Don't go back into that temptation of, regressing back into those patterns. She wants him to know that she's waiting and she has faith in him. Yeah, and she also wants him to know that while she's waiting for him to take the lead, because the divine masculine is the one usually that takes the lead, although the divine feminines are usually the ones that also chase. But the divine masculine, this is a very strong energy, and she's waiting for him to come into this energy of where he can take control, take the lead, and move forward towards her, okay? So she's waiting patiently. She wants him to know that it's okay. She is waiting for him to come out of this fully and to take the lead to be with her. And so they can kick up their heels together and have fun and be happy and be lighthearted and not have to carry all that heavy stuff from the past. Okay, so that's what that's about. So now, what is the action that the divine masculine is going to take with the divine feminine? What action is he going to take upon his journey? We've got the solar plexus, which is the self-confidence. This is the power center. So let's have a look at what's with that one. Wow, he's really, really motivated to take control of his anxiety. That energy that keeps him hidden away and helps him to it helps him to withdraw from the world. He's really trying to control this energy and overcome it. So that's amazing. Yeah, because he's going to take a step back and go within himself and just look within. I feel like this is recovery period too. So in times when he is in that mode where he is backing off and retreating from the world, he's going to be really strongly here trying to overcome these darkest fears that, seem to always stem up in his mind here and just go circling around. This is something he wants clarity with. He wants to be able to just breathe, right? Just breathe. Yeah, because the mental conflict, this is a mental conflict, as I was just saying, mental conflict, anxiety, all that stuff. His action is that he's going to overcome this through willpower. Positive expectations. He's going to be remaining positive in his stance right now, his position. So this is really positive here. I mean, it's positive that he is really going to overcome this, which is amazing because he's been stuck in this mindset for so long and it's been so confusing and aggravating, but this is what he's doing and it's awesome. So what action is the divine feminine taking? She's listening to her intuition. I love it. So she's really going to go within and still feel her way through this, you know, and telepathically connect with him. And she's feeling empowered and strong in herself, and she's seeing the opportunities that are opening up for her regarding this connection as well. And there's the infinity symbol of the twin flame. So she's sitting back and she's feeling her way, and she's also communicating with him telepathically. There's the moon, intuition. Things that she may not know necessarily about on his journey, especially if you're not in contact. She's going to really tap into this intuition to feel her way through it, to gain that wisdom and to gain the answers through this. There's an opportunity here because he's opening up now. He's emerging. So it's like illumination. And it's on sexuality. It's around this as well. So she's really tuning into him on the sexual level here as well. That chemistry, that magnetism. She's kind of like drawing him in through this as well. It's sexual power there. Because you guys do share a very strong sexual connection. And there's family harmony here as well. So this is on also many levels. Tuning into him, opportunity beckoning for telepathic connections and finding out the truth and what she feels. If she hasn't had any idea, she can still feel it on a very strong psychic level that this is coming into the physical, okay? And there's family harmony here as well. So it's like the, what am I saying here? It's almost like, so you can be together. It's almost like that family unit. You're really strong and happy. And perhaps some of you might even want children together. Like the divine feminine may actually want to bring in a child with you. This may be very strongly on her mind, because if you're going to be meeting up physically, this is something that she's going to want to bring into your lives together, is this family harmony and perhaps children. And she's going to be honest with herself. Okay, she's seeing past the illusions of also the stuff that has confused her. Because when there's been no contact especially, there will be confusion. Or if there has been contact and then a pulling away suddenly, there's a lot of confusion with that as well. So she's being honest with herself and she knows exactly what she wants. See how she's got a smile? She's like reserved. She's not saying too much, but she knows exactly what she wants. And she knows that this is going to come into the physical. She just knows this. So what is the outcome for both the divine masculine and the divine feminine for June? Sacral chakra. Yeah, look at this. Okay. All right, let's have a look at these cards. We've got sacral chakra, which to me is that creative expression. It's also sexuality. There's a moving on emotionally from, I feel, what this is about is past sexual issues or any issues related to sexuality, okay? And also your personal feelings if they've been blocked. There's a moving on emotionally from all the crap that's been blocking you, because there's a new energy coming in now. And it's all about daydreams and decisions. It's making a decision, finally making that decision. Okay? It's almost like you know the pathways to go down now to be together, and the sun is illuminating everything, the whole path. It's a charged energy. It's like it's an overcharged energy. It's just beautiful. Like the two of you are really dealing with your crap. You're dealing with so much stuff, but it's healing. And it's amazing because you're now making a decision to commit to this connection and to commit to letting go of old issues that have held you back, even from childhood. So this is the action you're both taking for peace of mind. It's like you're both going to really feel at ease with each other. You know that everything is falling into place. And you're letting go, see? You're letting go. You're letting go and you're embracing your true nature once and for all, which is just beautiful. So for the end of the reading, I'd like to just choose one more card. And I'll use the angel cards for this one. This is a special message for the divine masculines and divine feminines for this month. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is so beautiful. Healing. You're both healing. We just said that, didn't we? This is amazing. So this is just confirmation that you are on the right path together. And you're both healing at, maybe not the same exact rate because your divine masculine is still emerging from all that stuff. But it shows that you're moving forward together on this path. And that it's going to be, able to be moved into the physical realm. It's just a beautiful reading, I should say. I'm just loving the energy of this month, especially when it's in line with the Divine Weekly Guidance video. You need to get onto that if you haven't seen it. It's a really passionate reading. It's amazing the energy's coming through about union coming in. And yeah, I just can't talk about it, I just can't talk enough about it, I should say, because it's just amazing. The energies are really awesome. So I hope that has resonated with you. If it hasn't resonated with all of you at this stage, that is okay. Just it might resonate with you at a later time, or, just take the messages that have resonated with you. And I look forward to connecting with you next month with the twin flames and on the journey that we're all on. Thank you. Love and blessings.